Oh my goodness, we've been on this call for 15 days. 30 minutes. So I'm just gonna do a few stories. Just to pa 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 pa. Muzala weo wadipesha mwana wangu weo. Fila na shia mwewa na makwalesa. Fila na shia. Nangu tauna kauti wanaka. It's the Wednesday. Welcome to Zambia. What a day. Our podcast where we review some of the big news stories in Zambia. My name is Dingindaba Jonah Buyoya. Today I am serious with life and I have no time for jokes, so I'm getting straight into business. The stories that are coming up. Power outages devastate livelihoods in Chipata. Over 1,400 people accessing HIV injectables in Zambia, and more stories lined up for you. Muzala Samukonga is also making news, so we'll talk a bit about that and try to reach him also so we can hear from him. But let's start off. The ongoing energy crisis in Zambia has taken a devastating toll on local businesses and residents, particularly butchery owners who rely on refrigeration to preserve their products. Erratic electricity supply has resulted in significant losses, leaving families without a steady income. We did a story from the eastern part of the country. Samukonga brought us this.
Contaminated air and swarms of green flies at Chipata market signal a looming crisis. If you rely on refrigerated products, now might not be the best time to visit. At least 12 butcheries have been affected by the erratic electricity supply, causing meat to spoil and livelihoods to suffer. Matthews Kamanga, 55, a butchery owner, faces disaster. His entire meat stock, worth over 12,000 kwacha, has gone bad due to the power outage that lasted from Friday, August 30th, 2024 to Monday, 2nd September 2024. The loss of his investment has left him uncertain about how to provide for his family, pay rentals, and support his children to school.
Nakula ng'ombe 9,735 palibe chamene chikyose chogulisa bana abo bali stranded kuti waende ku school, so bali ku nyumba bali kale.
I have lost all my meat, worth 9,735 kwacha. I was expecting a 12,000 kwacha from this investment. I don't know how I'll feed my 8 dependents, pay rentals, and cover other expenses. The situation is similarly dire for Clementina Banda, another butchery owner whose meat stock has been ruined by the power outages, threatening her family's well-being.
ya 6p.
Yesterday, I threw away meat worth 6,000 kwacha because it had gone bad. I have children to take to school, food at home. It is so difficult to live now. Yona Banda is calling on ZESCO to install generators like those in other parts of Lusaka to protect people's investments.
ZESCO akambata magenset. Isokondwera ngati government egezete magenset ba. Ayambire pano experiment kuti vantu vaone kuti kuchipata vanayamba kuika magenset.
If ZESCO is saying it is installing generators like they did in Lusaka, we urge them to install the generators here at Chipata market because we are running businesses here and we are losing out.
Ileta magenset, ilete pano pakapata. Ikaleta pano ipereke pasata, ipereke kunafutika market.
As the energy crisis persists, residents are urging ZESCO to find a solution, hoping to restore their livelihoods and secure their families' futures. Samuel Sylvester Kwawe, Diamond News, Eastern Zambia.
You know the one story where you don't need anyone to analyze and tell you because you are feeling it firsthand is load shedding. And just yesterday, I had colleagues who were texting me from abroad, from different countries, and asking, it's so embarrassing, asking me, is this true? And the video they were asking me is by some news agency about how we're just receiving 3 hours of electricity. And with shame, I hang my head and I said, it is true. Nobody can relate to 3 hours of electricity in a day. It's only Zambia, really, honestly, if we're being honest, that can understand that level of whatever this is. The university teaching hospital in Lusaka has revealed that Zambia has made significant strides in HIV prevention following the launch of injectable PrEP, a long-acting HIV prevention drug, after this groundbreaking initiative in February this year. UTH infectious disease and internal medicine specialist Professor Lloyd Mulenga has disclosed that out of the targeted 6,000 people, over 1,400 are already accessing the auto-prevention injectable, and that the hospital still has enough injectables in stock. Let's take a look at this story.
The Ministry of Health, in partnership with the USAID Discover Health Project, is rolling out the injectable cabotegravir in selected sites of the country. This innovative approach offers additional HIV prevention option, particularly for the adolescents and young people. The status of HIV injectable preventions is promising in Zambia. A long-acting injectable form of PrEP has shown to be safe and effective in reducing the risk of HIV infection.
We have these services across the country, except for injectable ARVs. Injectable ARVs right now we are only doing them in certain hospitals, so each province has a provincial site. It's only for prevention for the HIV negative population. And we have high risk people. We have the young people, the young population, those who are less than 30 years, 15 to 30 years, they're harboring half of the new HIV infections. Then again, a young woman is another face of new HIV infections in the country. We also have the female sex workers and other key populations. Those who are at high risk of getting HIV, we are providing these ARVs, injectable ARVs, and we have sufficient commodities, sufficient number of these products to be able to cater for our population.
Professor Mlenga now reviews the strides the hospital has made towards the prevention of mother-to-child HIV transmission.
The baby, the vaccines that are needed, we are able to provide. Then we also are able to test for HIV at birth or during the first 6 weeks. Then at 3 months, we also test for HIV, and we test at 6 months as well. Then at 7 months, we are able to release the mother and the baby to the facilities where they were referred from. With that model, the past 7 years, we have not seen any new HIV infection among the babies born in UTH. And we are proud of that model because it's a comprehensive model where we are able to take care of the mother and also the baby, and we are able also to encourage the exclusive breastfeeding.
The injectable HIV prevention drugs, cabotegravir, was launched in Zambia in February 2024. So far, 1,400 people are already accessing the injectable prevention drug. Zambia is the first country in the sub-Saharan Africa to offer cabotegravir outside a study setting. The drug is administered every 2 months and has shown to be effective in preventing HIV acquisition. Peter Zunda Jr., Dama News.
Yeah, it's it's good. I think a lot of progress being made. But let's move on quickly to another story. We've been following this story. I think people have seen what's been going on online, and Muzala Samukonga, making headlines, and the statements he's been issuing online, and government responding to all of this. So yesterday, government responded to several allegations, several claims that have been made, and some of them were made by Muzala Samukonga. The National Sports Council, saying that they have paid so much money to Muzala Samukonga, but in their statement also very subtle jabs directed towards him. They say things like I beg your pardon, the house that he occupies now is one that government facilitated. They go on to talk about Muzala's medical bills when he was evacuated for his injury, about 170,000 kwacha. They talk about a job that he has with the Zambian National Service. And, it's all these things going on that the government says that he's being used and other athletes are being used by third parties to try and push a certain narrative and a certain agenda. And it'll be very interesting for us to try and get a hold of Muzala Samukonga and, try to hear from him on what exactly is going on with this issue. So let's see if it is possible for us to talk to the man of the moment. Man of the moment, man of the moment, man of the moment. All right, so I've got Muzala Samukonga on audio. Muzala, do you know what I'm going to call you today? I'm going to call you man of the moment. Ndio wavuta. Ndio man of the moment. Ni vambiri, but ivinango sinza kambapo. I'm not going to talk about the other things right now. Because I want us to talk about one specific thing. For the past few weeks, you've been running. You've been contesting in 400 meters, but in the Diamond League. First of all, congratulations on your bronze medal at the Olympics. That's very, very, very awesome. I was very proud of you. I'm still very proud of you and the things that you are doing. And a lot of other Zambians are very proud of you. Now, they're asking why, since, because you had issued a complaint where you were not very happy, with issues around allowances and blah, 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 blah. And then after that, you posted a list, when you went to the Diamond League stuff, a list of yourself and other athletes. Then I forgot to my flag, you had all these flags there. And where there was Zambia, you put 3 lines there, and it's not the Zambian flag. Why did you remove the Zambian flag?
Okay. First of all, thank you so much for everything. I think in athletics, I'll start with what's this? We have championship and leagues like Diamond Leagues and other meets. There's a Gold Continental Tour, Silver Continental Tour, and Bronze Continental Tour. Those are meets. And there is a championship now. The championship is national duty. Whether you like it or not, you have to go there and represent the country. So, which means you have to put on a what's this? A Zambian jersey. So when I go out there for a championship, I have to put on a Zambian jersey. See, written Zambia on top, on front here or behind. So in athletics, we have 5 major competition. There is Commonwealth Games, there is All Africa Games, there is Olympics, there is World Championship, and Senior Africa Championship. This championship, you have to represent the country. You see, but Diamond League is individual events. So when you are in Diamond League, Diamond League is only for top athletes in the world, and which means you have to have sponsored by any shoe company, It's either Nike, Adidas, Puma, Asics. There's a lot of shoe companies, So when you go there, you're going there as individual. Not even the government is involved in that. What's this? Those meets, So that's individual stuff. So I'll give you an example. Have you ever seen Patson Daka wearing a what's this? A Zambian jersey when he's playing for Leicester City? No, not so. But they'll say Patson Daka from Zambia. Even me, when I go for Diamond League, when they're introducing me, no, this Muzala, this is Muzala Samukonga from Zambia. There's on my name there will be a flag. Even after the race, on the result, there will be a Zambian flag.
True. But also, I mean,
Yeah.
when you talk about, for example, Patson Daka, you've given the example of Patson Daka. When Patson Daka, the game is done and whatever, he'll carry a Zambian flag, and if he scores, he'll have a Zambian flag. But I'm curious, because also when you post the list there of the other, you and the other athletes, for the others you put their flags, but on yours you have the 3 stripes, which I understand are Adidas, but like, why do you have the other flags there and just yours is the one missing?
Okay, yeah. On that one, so like I said, I have a contract with Adidas. I've been working with Adidas. It's now 2 years. So there are conditions. So I put those flags on my what's this my opponents, my competitors. To make my what's this my fellow Zambians to know that I'm competing with these guys from different countries. So as for me, everybody knows that I'm from Zambia, and like I said, that Diamond League and other meets, we go there to go and represent the brand and to go and showcase our talents. So there are conditions. Every contract has conditions. So I always do what Adidas tells me. No, Mzara, you have to do this. So like if they send me a new gear, like a new kit, they'll tell me, no, Mzara, you should put on this t-shirt, put on those sneakers, stockings, tracksuit, short, then you post. Or maybe you should wear them while you're in the gym, on the treadmill. When you just want a short video, less than 30 seconds, then you post on your platforms. You should even tag us.
So, like, it's a must that you have to put the 3 stripes, like the way you put them now.
Yeah, like I said, that's what I always do what Adidas tells me. So I haven't abandoned the Zambian flag, So like I said, if I abandon the Zambian flag, Sembesi oneka pajapanan can after the race or when they are introducing me, But they always put the Zambian flag there on the result. No, Muzala Samukonga from Zambia. Even the commentators, Vamakamba, to say that no, this guy is from Zambia. The bronze medalist, this and that. The African champion from Zambia. When I'm running Diamond League,
Bantu baona ti chifukwa cha allowance ati Muzala alifulwa nomba but afuwa yapo nokumva po vyaza.
No, it's not about that. If they don't mind, they can go back. I've been posting what's this? The Adidas stuff on my page, since last year. It should be last year April. Yeah, last year April. I've been posting Adidas, I've been working with Adidas now 2 years. I have a contract with Adidas. So I always do what they tells me. No, Mzala, do this and that. No, Mzala, this and that, So when I go for what's this? For any championship, like I said, I have to put on a Zambian jersey. You see, but on on the spikes, no matter what, I have to put on Adidas.
Yeah.
Though Zambia Athletics is sponsored by Nike, Puma in terms of kit, but myself I'll be using Adidas no matter what.
So I get it.
When
I understand. But has there been like, because I mean, Muzala, you're also working for one of the defense forces here in Zambia, one of the service forces anyway, and
Yes.
the flag is a very big deal for you, especially for the type of job you do. So,
Yeah.
like, haven't you gotten in trouble at work, like for this whole flag issue? And how does it make you feel? Because I also want to hear how it makes you feel that people are saying that you have abandoned your own flag, because no matter whatever they may think and whatever you may go through, you will never stop being a Zambian unless you denounce your citizenship, but you're a Zambian nonetheless. So how is all this making you feel that people think all this?
First of all, me, I'm a proud Zambian, and me, I was employed as a sportsman, So I think often go a bit understand, and I have like I said earlier to say that no, there are few people who understand athletics. See, so at first I was saying that no, there's championship and what's this and leagues,
Mm.
championship, you have to, whether you like it or not, you represent the country. But these other meets, you have to represent it's individual stuff, individual stuff. So everybody, I know everybody knows that no, at work that I'm a what's the Adidas professional Adidas athlete.
Mm.
So it's just that I think people, they are the ones who are just making things difficult to try to I don't know if they're trying to destroy my image or what.
I don't think so. I don't think
Okay,
they're trying to destroy your image. I think they're connecting what has happened recently, the issues that you have raised. So people assume and have assumed now that, the reason why the flag is missing there is because you have not been paid your allowances. I think not I think, that's really
that's
what people think.
no. That's not the thing. Like I said, the reason why when I go for Diamond League or other meets, I go there to represent the brand and to showcase my talent.
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, sure. Not that no, it's because of the allowances, this and that. No. That's not the what's this thing.
All right. Okay. We're not going to talk about the allowances today. Maybe we can talk about them some other time. But only, and the only reason
I
why.
know if you know.
Oh,
Huh?
okay, great. I mean, I can ask one or two questions about it. Look, I think the question everyone wants to hear is, um, have you been paid money?
No?
You've not been paid money.
Yeah, sure.
What about the money that government says they have paid you? They've listed a couple of figures from as far back as 2022, and I don't want to get into details into things like
It, uh,
like your medical issues, because I think that those things are owed to you. And even when it comes to the money that has been paid to you, yeah, that money should have been paid if it has been paid. But I don't know if that money has been paid. Like there's 12,000 kwacha, there's 13,000 kwacha, there's 80,000 kwacha, there's 53,000 kwacha that has been listed, and 53,000 kwacha is the one from the Olympics. So you're saying you've not received any of this money?
First thing, to be honest with you, I'm doing all this like I said earlier to say that I don't feel good when I see my fellow athletes complaining.
Mm.
It's not only me, but I think the whole entire Zambian athletes are complaining about the same thing. So there's a statement. There's a what's this? There's a statement. What the what's this? The minister was saying that no, we have been paying the athletes They are winning bonuses, allowances, this and that, But and he was like, no, Muzala and Patrick Chinyamba was the first one to be paid,
Yeah, I remember that.
You see. So like everybody's is complaining about the same thing. It's not only me or what, but I don't feel good when I see my fellow athletes complaining about the same thing, no, this and that, it's not easy to be an athlete. You see, we pass through a lot, we have families, we have friends, and the only mistake they make is to go on social media and start telling the what's this, the public, say that no, we have been paying the athletes, but we haven't received anything.
Okay, so Mzala, let's go this way. I'm looking at the statement. You know that we've been on this call for quite a while, but we only started recording a bit like lately. So I want us to start to go this way.
Yes.
The issue here, I know, has been that you are owed money by the government, and not just you, but a lot of other athletes. So let me get it clear. This list that government has published, let's go step by step. Where you paid 15,000 for Mauritius,
2022. Yeah, that was the allowance everybody was paid.
Where you paid 12,000 for USA for the per diem.
USA, I went there with Nidi Mingrish. Yeah.
So you got this one. And
yeah, 2022, right?
2022, yes. Commonwealth Games, yes. 2022, did you get 23,000?
Yeah, sure.
Commonwealth Games bronze medal bonus 2022. This is also 2022. 80,000 kwacha. Did you get this one?
I don't know if it was Commonwealth or Africa Championship. That was a winning bonus, not so.
Yes, it was a winning bonus for your bronze medal.
Yes.
Or then there's Ghana, Africa Games 2023. This is 2023. 30,000 kwacha, 30,800. Did you get this one?
Ghana, yeah, sure.
Okay. The last payment here is Paris 2024 Olympic Games daily allowance 53,480 kwacha. Did you get this one?
No, not yet.
So you've not yet gotten Paris Games 53,000 kwacha.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say for argument's sake that this 53,000 kwacha has been paid, or let's put it aside. Let me not say it has been paid. Since you have not received it, let me put it aside. What if this money is paid? What else would not have been paid to you? I don't. We'll come to the other athletes first. I want us to finish with you. So for you as Muzala Samukonga, if this 53,000 kwacha is paid, what would be left?
Yeah.
Like what would you be owed?
The winning bonuses. We have a lot of. Oh, myself.
Yes,
said myself.
Just
right?
you. Yes.
Yeah, like the winning bonus for all Africa Games. I have 2 medals there, gold and silver. Senior Africa Championship 2022 silver in 4x4, and gold medal the time I became the African champion. And there is 2024 bronze 4x4, and what else? There's the allowance for Bahamas World Relays.
So the bronze you're talking about 2024 is the Olympics, isn't it?
Not the Olympics, no.
There's another one.
Senior Africa Championship 2024.
Oh, okay. Yes.
There is Senior Africa Championship 2022. I have gold, and there's there's silver for 4x4, and there's what's this? Bronze for 4x4 2024 Senior Africa Championship. There's gold for 4x4 All Africa Games. There's silver 400 meters All Africa Games. There's bronze bronze for Olympics 2024. Yeah, and the minister was like, no, we'll be giving if you win bronze gold, it's $5,000. If you win silver, it's 3,500. If you win bronze, yeah, 2,500.
2,500. So in total,
Yes.
how much are you owed for these medals? For these medals,
I'm not really sure.
there are how many? You said one gold.
One gold for Senior Africa Championship 2022.
That's $5,000.
Silver Senior African Championship 2022.
That's 3,500. So that's 8,500.
Yes. Then there is bronze Senior Africa Championship 2024.
That is 12,000.
Then there is
sorry, no. Bronze, we're at 8,000. We're at 8,500. Bronze is how much again? 2,500. So that is 11,000.
Yes. Then there's bronze again for Olympics.
So that is 13,500.
Yeah. Then there's gold for All Africa Games.
You have 2 golds.
Yes.
Okay, so that's 13,000 plus 5,000. That's $18,000.
Yeah. Then there's silver 400 meters All Africa Games,
which is 3,500, isn't it? 18,000.
Yeah.
3,500 is 21,500. So you're owed 21. Oh, there's another one.
Yes, there's for award Sportsman of the Year 2022.
That's also by the ministry.
Definitely.
And how much is that? You're not sure?
I'm not really sure, but it was like, no, we'll give them more than 30 pin.
Okay. So for the medals, you're owed like $21,500.
Yeah, it should be, yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, then there's that was Bahamas, but I don't know how much is it.
That's an allowance for Bahamas, which
Bahamas,
was never paid.
Yes.
When was that?
May.
This year?
Yes, this year.
2024. Okay. So there's those allowances, and then there's these medal winnings. But you've also said that there's a lot of athletes that have also not received. Do you think that? Let me ask you this: do you think that you're favored as Muzala Samukonga, that you've received some of these allowances and your friends haven't?
Senior Africa Championship, like I'm not favored, but I deserve it, Yes, so like Senior Africa Championship, all the athletes were paid. All Africa Games, the allowances few were paid, others are still waiting up to now. What else?
So there's all these issues. But anyway, let me wrap it up. And my question is a question that a lot of people have also been asking. You've been working with all these organizations, like with all these government agencies and hello?
Yes, I'm me.
Okay, great. So maybe the question that a lot of people have, and a question I have also, is how come you and the ministry are not just talking? Like, the ministry has to hold a press briefing, and you have to, post on Facebook, and the ministry holds a press briefing, and then, so what's the problem? Why can't you guys talk it out and explain to each other about these allowances?
The reason why the athletes are upset is because they go on social media and say that no, we have paid the athlete, they're winning bonuses, allowances, this and that, and the athletes they're not feeling good, Like I said, we are feeling, we are human beings, So it pains, it hurts, you know. Like I said, we have families, we have friends, and everybody's watching, not only in Zambia but the whole entire world, you know.
Mm.
And you can easily be attacked, by criminals. I know chimfana china started.
That's good, Ibe. But but
For you.
but don't you think
Mm.
it's best that you resolve this issue, you and the government, I don't want to say behind closed doors, because I don't think there's anything wrong with you issuing a complaint. I'm all for freedom of expression and all those things. But I'm just wondering, um, if you are not in good books, like, do you hate each other with the ministry?
Sorry, come again.
Like, do you hate each other with the ministry? That you have some beef going on with the ministry, that the ministry doesn't like you, you don't like the ministry, and that's why this is happening.
Ah, on that one, I don't think there's any beef, but the athletes, what they don't like is that why going on social media and start saying things which is not even, which has never been done.
Mm.
So that's why the athletes, they are mad. It's not only me or what, but like I said, the whole entire Zambian athlete who are active at the moment. Or once she wanna promise she ichola,
Ichola tata.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
Let me ask you a final question. How are you?
Yes, sir.
What's your relationship with the sports administrators so far? With all these statements that they've issued, the statements that you've issued, are you in good books with them? And how are things right now with all this that's going on?
Sorry, come again.
With the sports associations, the
Mm.
administrators, they were very upset yesterday. There was a statement. There was a press briefing. They were very upset with you for, the statement that you issued. How are you in terms of your relationship with them right now? Have you people talked? Have you called each other? Has anyone called? Have you called with the
Mm.
sports administrators and the ministry? Is there a conversation that's going on between you and them?
Uh, not yet.
Not
But
yet.
the truth hates.
Yeah.
Because to be honest with you, 3/4. Let me just say, 80% of the Zambian administrators haven't played any sport. So they don't know what it takes to be an athlete. They don't know what athlete development pitamo, what athlete pass through.
I hear you.
Yeah, so that's the reason why. That's because when Chikalangana in all sports discipline, you find that no athletics there's one, there's Muzala Samukonga, in boxing there's Patrick Chinyamba, judo there's one, two guys. Instead of ngale bantu bambiri, think ngale when Muzala more than 10 who are doing fine. When Patrick Chinyamba more than 15 who are doing fine in boxing, but we only have few. In athletics there's Muzala Samukonga. But in athletics, in Zambia athletics, we have more than 400 athletes. In boxing, we have Kapena Nivangati. You see.
Mm. So, oh my God, I forgot my question. I was about to ask my final question, but naiva, anyway, it's okay. It's okay.
No, I'm available anytime.
Anytime. Thanks a lot for all this, and I hope that it's not affecting your. Oh, okay. I, again, I've forgotten. There's
Come on.
nakumbuka naiva, nakumbuka. Okay, let me try to focus. Let me try to focus. Let me try to focus.
Yes.
There's a very important question that I want to ask, but I keep on forgetting. Anyway, sorry. No, that's not what it is. Okay, anyway, Muzala, if I remember this question, I'm still gonna reach out and ask you. But a lot of people are kind of worried with all of this. Final question. Yeah, here we go. Don't you also think, Muzala, what do you have to say about people challenging the way you've raised these issues, that you are not following procedure and not, reaching out to these offices in a cordial way, and you sound like you're very aggressive. So what do you have to say about that? That this could possibly be the reason why they are not dealing with, they're also going to social media, because you're also going to social media.
You know what? Like I said, that no, the athletes are mad about what is happening, and about what has been happening, whereby when they come on social media, like, no, this and that, this and that, this and that, everybody's upset with that. We don't feel good. Like I said, no, it's not my feeling. You see, whereby you used to sacrifice this and that, then at the end of the day, one will have so this and that. So something else,
So you'll be very happy if. Also, finally, yeah. Now, I've said finally like 10 million times, but like, government has said that they're gonna pay you your allowances by the end of this year. So, based on the fact that they've given a timeline on when this money is going to be paid, does this mean that you are going to cease fire and understand that money is going to be paid by the end of the year? Before the end of the year?
I will be a very happy person in this world when I see my fellow athletes who are sacrificing a lot out there, smiling. That no, they are allowances. I'll be very happy to hear that news.
So you agree that it's okay? You will wait. You and your fellow athletes will wait until the end, until the money is paid before the end of the year.
Yes, so long as there's nothing. No, we have paid the athlete this and that. Wow, the athletes. So I still receive anything. You see.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I've heard your side of the story. I'm gonna have an interview with the Minister of Sports, and I'll be asking him the same questions. I'll be asking him, some of these monies that are pending and why they've not been paid, and let's hear what they have to say. You know that they're saying that you are being used by some people to do all
Not
this.
really.
That's what they said yesterday at the statement, that you guys are being used by some forces, and that's why you're going onto social media to say these things.
No.
Yeah. All right.
That's a big no.
It's a big no? Okay.
A big no. Capital letters now.
All right. All right, Muzala. Thank you so much. I wish you all the best. When is your next race?
Diamond League final in Brussels in Belgium.
When is that?
On the 13th. Should be 13th or 14th. So yeah.
That's next week. Next week, 13th is Friday, 14th is Saturday. So either next week. So you are in the final. If you win, you're getting a lot of money. I know that you're getting a lot of money. Chola tata. All right. All the best. We'll let you focus.
Better tomorrow,
Sorry?
I'm saying that we are doing all this for the better tomorrow.
I agree with you, and all the best.
By the athlete.
Yeah, we're very proud of you, and we hope that all these issues can be sorted out so that we can just enjoy sports for sports.
Thank you so much, brother man. I appreciate you.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right, that note brings us to the end of our podcast, and all I can say after that lengthy chat is Zambia. What a day.